When we talk about children in distress, we often forget something essential. Children do not exist in isolation. They live inside systems, and systems are made of people. Today, I want to talk about the adults in those systems, teachers, support staff, leaders, caregivers, because children do not only respond to rules, routines, or expectations, they respond to nervous systems. Hello, and welcome back to the William Gomes Podcast. I am William Gomes, and I'm grateful to have you here. Every classroom contains more than children. It contains adult nervous systems under pressure, deadlines, targets, inspections, workloads, accountability, fear of getting it wrong. Most educators enter the profession wanting to help. Very few enter it wanting to control. But when adults are unsupported, overwhelmed, and constantly evaluated, their nervous systems shift. Patience shortens, flexibility disappears, control tightens, not because adults become unkind, but because stressed nervous systems default to threat responses. This is how institutional stress transmits. A regulated adult can hold uncertainty. A dysregulated adult cannot. When adults are under constant pressure, they rely more heavily on rules, structure, and compliance, not as a strategy, as a reflex. Children, especially PDA children, are exquisitely sensitive to the shift. They feel the tension in a tone, in timing, in posture, in urgency. They respond not to what adults say, but to how safe adults feel. This is why unsupported adults often escalate children without meaning to. A child resists, the adult feels challenged, the system demands order. Pressure increases on both sides, and the interaction hardens. In these moments, behavior is often blamed. But what is actually happening is nervous system contagion. Stress moves through a system silently, from leadership to staff, from staff to children, from children back to staff, unless something interrupts it. This brings us to the difference between cultures of control and cultures of safety. A culture of control relies on enforcement. It assumes that order creates safety. But for many nervous systems, especially those shaped by trauma or PDA profiles, control creates threat. A culture of safety works differently. It prioritizes support over surveillance, understanding over compliance, repair over punishment. Crucially, it recognizes that adults need safety too. You cannot ask adults to co regulate children if they themselves are constantly dysregulated. Systemic compassion begins here with recognizing that burnout, fear, and rigidity in adults are not moral failures. They are signals that the system is asking too much without offering enough support. When adults are given time, trust, and autonomy, something changes. They soften, they listen, they improvise, and children feel it immediately. Supporting adults is not a secondary concern, it is a primary intervention because when adults feel safe, children are far more likely to feel safe. And when safety increases, escalation decreases. This is not about lowering standards, it is about changing what we mean by standards. A system that measures success only through compliance will always produce casualties. A system that measures success through well being creates the conditions for learning to follow. Systemic compassion does not mean abandoning structure. It means ensuring that structure serves people, not the other way around. It means asking different questions. What do adults need in order to stay regulated? What pressures can be reduced? Where can trust replace control? When we support the adults in the system, we are not taking attention away from children. We are finally addressing the source because children learn safety not from policies but from people, and people can only offer what they themselves are given. Thank you for listening. This is the William Gomes Podcast. Take care of yourself. Stay curious. And if you found this episode helpful, you are very welcome to follow, share, leave a comment or a rating. I will speak with you again soon.